My people, hope you're good, guys. I think when you're brought up in an area that is rough area. I was brought up in an area called Fulton Heath. Fulton Heath was a rough area. I was born in Gypsy Hill, South London. All them areas, they're rough areas. Peckham, Lewisham, especially when you're kind of driven by gang culture and um, that side of things. Do you know what I mean? What is cool and being part of some sort of movement, and there's two things, and there's two ways. It's either you take a life, you kill someone, or you die. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's no middle, especially if you're on the roads. Like, you can cut through, like, but it's like one of them ones when I say on the roads, like you're in gang problems. I saw something today. Obviously, I've been talking to my mum about it. Obviously, and it's sad because my mum's friend, when I was growing up, he used to take me karate and with his son and etc. And I was young. He used to always come check me up, pick me, check me, go to mixed martial arts, whatever. And maybe like I think it might be like 7 years ago, his youngest son got murdered. So imagine his youngest son got murdered in Fulton Heath. Sad, do you know what I mean? Imagine burying your own child. You want to get revenge. You don't even know what's going through your head, but your heart's broken, innit? Like, no one ever would want to bury their siblings. You know what I'm trying to say? And obviously he's eldest, so I knew him from going to karate and etc. And it made me realize, like, obviously the big gap that I took when it comes to prison, 10 years in prison. I'm away from all of it. I'm away from everything. And when you're in the streets of Fulton Heath, or you're influenced by weed or small mindset people and what is cool, it's like you have no ambition. I never really had any ambition in life when I was involved in gangs. I just wanted to commit crime. I didn't look at life now. I'm like, oh yeah, if I get this much, if I get 1,000 members paying $15 a month, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm making $150,000 a month. How many people do I have following me? If I get 100 members paying $150 a month, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm making $15,000 a month. I didn't have no ambition or the value or how much years or marketing. There was none of that. And I think the youth today, you lot have that. You lot have the internet. You have 14, 15, 16-year-olds. Some of you that are making millions each month. We didn't have that. And to think, obviously, that's happened. He lost his son 7 years ago. And then yesterday, I'm seeing something online, and his other son, like the older one, just got found guilty for murder. He's already got 2 kids. One's died, one's been murdered, and one's been being convicted of a murder. And I said to my mum, like, Mum, this could have been me. Like, it could have been me. Like, I don't regret anything in my life. Like, the years that I spent, the person who I am now, like, I don't regret anything. Because when I look at life, I'm saying to Mum, that could have been me. Yeah? And look how life plans out. Yesterday, obviously, we saw UK Laughs, obviously posted the whole Dig That case, what's been going on with him. And obviously they played my podcast that I had with Lou Gavel, Striker. Like, they obviously, allegedly, they're saying that Dig That shot Striker. Obviously, on the podcast, Striker's been saying Dig That didn't do it from the get-go. Do you know what I'm trying to say? On the podcast, we've had a conversation about it, and obviously that was that. You know what I'm trying to say? And obviously that's Dig That's main main, obviously, defense in it, the podcast, obviously, and protesting his innocence. But it goes to show you, like, someone that man grew on the come up, come out of prison, done crazy, like the people that you see now, where they are, and Dig that was the first to do it. Do you know what I mean? In the drill space and the truth. Do you know what I mean? When drill artists were wearing ballies, Dig that we said, listen, no ballies, we're gonna go and you get me? And look, and obviously money's the root of all evil. Money's the root of all evil. And obviously it led to our separation. Like whatever's happened, obviously a lot of you lot seen the story and whatnot. You get me? And in my head I was thinking, raw, like, imagine like the two people you will never ever think that will come to help has come. Like everyone's ganging it, everyone says they're man them and this, that, but it's really man them. When your brethren are in prison, are you really doing everything to try to get them out? Because I bet he will never ever think someone that he's alleged to, obviously the police are saying that he shot 8 times, saying, oh yeah, it's not man, it's not Dig that. And then another person that obviously he didn't get paid for a higher percentage of it, well, half of his management. You get me? That resulted in him losing 600k, and 600k that resulted in him losing 100k, 6 figures, as actually potentially could be the ones to cause that doubt and obviously make him come home. Do you know what I mean? Like the two least people you ever think that would tactically, like that would just, you know, obviously he's innocent, he ain't done it, so obviously we had to make it be known. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But you would think that your friends and that, I know any of my intermediate friends is in jail for something like that. Listen, like there's, by all means, man has to reach out to someone to, you get me? Man saying this online, man has to go to court and you have to do something. But you get me? When you're alone, you realize like you ain't really got no one. You've got no one, bro. No one. You know what I'm trying to say? And everyone's a real nigga, and this person, you have these little kids in the chat that's not involved in, they're not involved in nothing. They'll just comment their 2 pence, but they're not involved in anything. Like it's being on the streets is not cool. You know what I'm trying to say? Discharging a firearm, being involved in knife violence, it's not cool. So it's like I urge the younger generation, like, don't, like, I know there's a lot of these little blog pages and a lot of blog pages that you lot are not part of it, but you lot really push like the gang culture for drill artists to like see things and act on things. But I urge you lot to like just stop doing that, man. Do you know what I mean? It's like, stop doing it. Like, you've never been through it. You don't know. You've never been through it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And it's not cool to be through it, but there's so much opportunities in life. And that's what I will say. Like, it's crazy. It's like, bro, like, no matter what man's difference is, we dig that. There's no thingy, like, it's like, free him, like, get him home. Inshallah, it was enough. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Inshallah, that was enough to get him home because he's an innocent person. But it just goes to show you when you need people, like, and people need to be going above and beyond, because at the end of the day, it's RIPs and frees just to sound cool and be cool on the internet. You get me? Or everyone has their own opinion. Oh, I don't like my MNO. Fuck my MNO. No one cares, bro. Like, no one actually cares, bro. No one actually cares. KO got 37 years. He wasn't even there. Bro, no one actually cares, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, people, when I say no one cares, I mean, like, people will speak about it. People in the comments, and it's a reality they hit. But when it's all said and done, you'll realize majority of man's brethren, they get on with their life, bro. This is the life that you chose. This is what happened to you. This was your cards. And this is what man's just saying in general. Like, you have to block out the noise, man. And you have to keep on pushing. Because No one cares. Where we come from, we don't get much opportunity. It's very hard for us to get the opportunity. So you gotta understand, bruv. Block out the nights, bruv. Because you know what's gangster? Progression, businesses, happiness, family, health, religion, good energy. That's what's gangster, bro. And I'll leave it like that, man. You get me? And if you're the younger generation and you're a road youth or whatnot, you're viewing man's content, bro, no one cares, bro. You don't own no houses in your estate, but we have postcode war. So jolly up.